of the Front Seven Rush podcast. I'm your man, Vince Ingram. Got my main man, my superstar producer, big time Bijan, BJ Kelly. What's up, brother?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty doggone good. Is you
Pretty
getting ready for
doggone
Thanksgiving?
good. No, I haven't. I have not gotten ready for Thanksgiving. I'll probably just end up at some family member, cousin's house, or maybe my mom's. See what goes
Right.
on.
Now,
Yeah.
this I got a question for you. Me myself being from Tyler, East Texas, man, we go hard with Thanksgiving. So
Oh, okay.
we got your turkey, your dressing, your fried turkey, your I mean, man, when I go home, my mom's go so hard it's crazy back home in East Texas. You know. I mean I get great food here as well,
Yeah.
but they do all that other stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I was
I'm
just
not a
curious,
fan.
like, is that right?
Yeah,
So is
I'm
it
not a
just you,
fan.
or is it city people? Is it Houston people? Period.
Oh, I actually I don't know. I haven't really gotten that vibe from anyone else. I thought most people like all of that Thanksgiving food and stuff. Me, I'm just no, not really too big of a fan. Uh-uh.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, all the dressings and stuffings and cranberry stuff and this and that.
You're
And
not big on that.
turkey's dry.
Well, you getting dry turkey, man. You getting some bad turkey. You know what I'm saying? They don't make
I've
all turkeys ain't dry now.
I've gotten some bad dry turkey for majority of my life.
Is that right? Well, your people don't know how to do turkey then. You know what I
They
mean?
can make some gumbo, but I don't know about the turkey.
And you know what, man? That's a real thing, man, because uh at my place in back home, my cousin was like, I was trying to implement some of the things that's served here. And he was like, man, they're not gonna like this down here because we don't eat that stuff.
Mm.
And I said, man, you know what? You right, man. I didn't grow up on gumbo and all that type of stuff. I ain't taste gumbo till I moved here.
Oh wow, dang,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
difference right there. And y'all aren't even that far away. Dang.
No, we're not, but we didn't eat gumbo and stuff like that, man. We did pork chops and beans and potatoes and macaroni
Oh
and
yeah, 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 yeah.
stuff
And I
like
see,
that.
and that's the stuff where I don't even eat most of that anymore. You know?
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I mean, it's
macaroni and
it's
cheese.
really
I don't
good,
even.
man. All that stuff's so bad for you. I mean, it's good to you, but it's bad for you.
I
You know
I
what I'm
think
talking
I get
about?
what you mean now. You're saying like in the city, the the habits of eating is like a little bit. I wouldn't say cleaner, because Houston we don't necessarily eat clean, but um
But y'all don't eat a lot of. It's not a big soul food town
yeah,
here in Houston.
soul food,
Yeah.
right? Exactly.
See, we go hard down there in East Texas with the soul food, man. You
Mm.
know what I mean?
Can't do
Collard
it.
greens and
Can't
cabbage
do
and
it. Hog maw, all that. Nah,
all
I
that, all
can't
that,
do it.
all
The chicken
that.
liver, nah.
Gizzards, all that,
Gizzards,
brother.
whatever. Ugh.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, boy, I'm talking about you talking about some good eating, man. But that's why everybody come out of there like, built like, brick houses, mountains,
Oh well,
gorillas.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
bet.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
that's straight country, wild eating, man. You know what I mean?
that'll put some weight on you and some
Yeah,
muscle.
yeah. You got some guys down there, man, that never been to the weight room in their life. You see these guys, you swear they stay in the weight room, but they just,
What's up?
you know, great country fed
Cu-
monsters, man.
Country fed. Yeah, now
Yeah,
that big old country boys like
big
like.
country boys. Yeah, yeah. A whole different kind, whole different type of cat, man. Whole
Oh yeah,
different type
no,
of
it
cat.
is. It is completely different because that's not something you would just see naturally in the city. You're right. I mean, you would normally see someone a lot more slim. If they do get big, it's because they're like gym rats. You know.
Right. See, I got partners down there, man. I grew up with. Didn't go to the gym until we played football.
Man,
You know what I mean? And was
man.
just stocked up, muscled up. Like I said, man, just I mean, it's something. You'd be like, damn, this dude stay in the gym. Nah,
Nah.
none of that.
Mom goes hard in the kitchen, huh?
Yeah, man. Mom is crazy in the kitchen. It's crazy. It's crazy. She go way too hard.
Uh,
Way too hard.
the lovely said that's because all the grandmas are 35 and can't cook. My grandmas are double 35. Double.
Yeah, I mean that's the city thing, man. You still, in
You
the
know,
country,
you know, yeah,
you still got the older grandmas in the house. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I mean the young grandmas might be in there too, but they be in there learning how to cook with the older grandmas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's funny, my mom's side is pretty country. So,
Mm,
like a lot of them were raised on the same kind of food and stuff like that, but you could see
right.
where the split happened, where they stopped living so country and living more in the
Got
city
certified, man.
side.
They
Yeah,
call it
yeah.
certified.
Yeah, you could
You know
see
what I mean?
which ones ate differently.
I call it Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
called
wish.
Hollywood.
I
You know
wish
what,
Houston
man?
was
When I
Hollywood.
first realized I wasn't in the country no more, this is when I first realized I wasn't in the country no more. When I first moved here, right?
Yeah,
I went to church. Okay. I hadn't found a church yet. I wanted to go to church. So I went to church and I couldn't get in.
you couldn't get in. What were you
It
wearing?
was filled to capacity, man. They,
Oh, oh.
I didn't.
I'm like, what? They didn't let you in the church. What were you wearing?
No, man. It was filled to capacity, man. I mean, when I got there, I mean, they gave me a chair and they say you can sit here and watch it on the TV. I said, man, I'm finna go home,
Wow,
man. What kind of crap is this,
wow,
man?
wow. You
But
couldn't
bruh,
even get in. Wow.
no, I mean, the
Hmm.
preachers here, man, got helicopters and it's a business.
Yeah, yeah.
Down now, and where I'm from, man, my preacher had a job. He came to church and he preached, and then he
Oh,
went to work on during the week. You
no,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
different. That is different. I'm not used to
Yeah,
that.
and that was back then, man. That was what in the early 2000s when this was going on. I'm like, man, I'm not finna go to no church. I gotta sit in the back pew, man, and watch it on TV. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I was raised in one of those churches where he's got a helicopter pad on inside of the gates. There's three churches on the property, one for adults, one for the kids, and another one for like young adults, teens. Man, oh man, yeah,
Now,
yeah,
with that being said, I used to because I used to go back and forth with a couple of buddy of mine,
yeah.
about the churches, and he used to say, because I used to tell him, I said, man, the dude got a helicopter, man. He this, he that, he got a Rolls Royce, and he's said, Vince, why can't the pastor have that? I mean, you ain't tripping when the athlete had that type of stuff. So this is what
Mm,
he came to me with, right?
mm,
I said, you know what, you right, man. I'm
that's
not
interesting.
tripping when the athlete had that. But I said, I tell you what, he can have all that. But it better not be nobody hungry in his church. Better not be no
Mm,
lights going off in his congregation. As long as he got that squared away, he can have all that stuff he want to have. And he was like, "Well, man, you can't take care of everybody. No, when you supposed to be able to take care of everybody, or at least give them a helping hand where they lights not out. If you can drive
mm,
two Rolls Royces, you know what I'm
mm.
saying, and got a helicopter.
I get
So
what you
I
mean.
mean, yeah, I mean, I wasn't. First, I was knocking it. I ain't gonna lie, because I had
Yeah,
never seen that before. It was new to
yeah.
me. And so when he gave me that scenario, oh, you ain't tripping when the ball player got that. I said, man, you know what, you right. I said, I tell you what, as
Hmm.
long as ain't nobody in his congregation starving, he can he can ride a helicopter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not knocking it because I know they make a lot of money, but what you said is really true. If it's a huge disparity where the people in his church, like there's no avenue for them to receive help or anything like that from the church, or there was these things I would see where they had services for alcoholics. They even had a center where they could live in like a little rehab thing, like
Right.
things like that, giving back. Yeah, like if that doesn't exist, Hey, what's up, Dean? Bodine. Then if that doesn't exist, then like what you're saying, why are you flying around a helicopter, flying over these people, looking up at you like, man, my pastor just that there's my pastor.
Yeah,
I,
that's
I
right.
I wish I could pay my lights.
That's my point. That's my only point, man. I don't knock the pastor for rocking like that. That's cool. But like I said, man, just make sure you take care of the people in your church. KB said at the Potter's house, that's in Dallas, BJ.
Oh,
You had to be a celebrity to sit in the VIP section up front. I don't know about that. I'm as my sister, I'm gonna take a word for it. I guess she know. Hopefully she ain't lying on the Potter's house. But um stuff like that, man. That's I've never experienced stuff like that.
yeah, that's
So
wild.
and I don't want to experience nothing like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I don't want to
yeah,
go nowhere where the celebrities get special treatment, man. That's not cool.
yeah, yeah.
You
That's
know what I
wild.
mean?
Now I know at the church that I was raised up in, there's reserved seats in the front, and you can reserve them. I don't know how they reserve them. I've never sat in a
What do they
reserved seat.
reserve? Who reserved for who?
They would have family names and individuals' names on them. They were just reserved. I don't know. So maybe that's
I,
what she's talking about.
we don't know the specifics, so we really can't speak on it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if they reserving it because of the amount of money that they pay to the church, I think that's garbage.
Usually the people in the front, yeah, they're the ones like when they do okay, they do I forgot what it was called. When they come around and gather the money.
Offering.
Tithes and offering, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the ones in the front were the ones like doing 5,000, 10,000, uh and then as it got to the back, you got down to like 50, 20, you know. Yeah.
You know what, man? It's a lot of people, man, that go to churches and they give their last, man. And it may not be much, but they give their last to the church. And I don't think it's cool that they get treated any differently than the people that can afford to give five,
Yeah.
10,000.
Yeah, they
You know what I'm
say give your
saying? But
10%, and that should be
yeah,
even across the board, right? So
yeah.
shouldn't be
But I
treated
mean,
any
yeah,
different.
but if they basing their seating arrangements on, well, they 10% is 5 grand and
Right,
yours
right.
is $5. So we're gonna sit you in the back. They ain't no better than what? That's crazy, man.
You know what's worse than sitting in the back? Sitting at the top in the back. There
If
was
I can't sit where
nosebleeds.
I want to sit, man, I'm not staying. I'm not staying. I don't want
Yeah.
to see that concert.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That's a
Uh-uh.
trip. Hopefully it ain't that.
Man.
The lovely said the ties paid for all of that.
Yeah, their ties
Yeah.
paid for all that. That's true. I was with
KB.
someone and they wanted to sit up closer, and we were told that that was only for the elite members. Wow.
Wow. Man, I'd
Wow.
have bolted out of there so fast, man. I'd have
Wow.
bolted out of there, bro. That's not
Elite.
cool, man.
That's not cool at all. How do you have elite members? I mean, it makes sense if you have a prayer group and they've been with the church for 7 years. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
Something
BJ.
like, no, not even that. Not
It's
like
the
how
amount
long
of
you've been with
ties
the
that they
church.
pay, man. That's what they talking about. The amount of money that
Oh,
you
no,
give.
I know that. But I said it'd
Yeah.
be cool if it was that, like I would do that. If you've been with the church for 10 years, sit right here in the front, you know, sit right here in the
Yeah.
front.
See, back home, man, we let the older ladies and the older people sit up front. You know what I mean? It ain't
Oh,
it ain't based off money, man. It's based
yeah.
off, now though in the country, man, they got Hollywood churches. So it's a business all the way around, man. It's big business, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Big
yeah.
business. Big
Big old
business.
business.
Speaking of
Um,
that, BJ,
oh, we
what
got
Bet
another
say?
one. In my opinion, a pastor has a responsibility to take care of his congregation, and from my own personal experience, it gets abused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally agree. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
their responsibility, man. When you got um loyal members that give they all in the church or whatever,
Hmm.
you have to take care of them, man.
Yeah.
At least you got to try. I know you ain't gonna be able to take care of all of them, but you have to at least put forth an effort. Like I said, don't be. You better not have no Rolls Royce, and there's 10 members in your church that can't keep their lights on.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
what was like? Oh, Oprah. Have some Oprah moments. Hey, you get a car. You get a car. But it doesn't
Yeah,
have to be a car. It could be, hey, those of you that came from the last service, and at the end of the service, how we ask everyone to come up that's having hardships, and we pray for you. Well, we wrote down some of your names, and if you're here today, we want to give you an offering, and that'd be great.
yeah. Give back, man. Give back. And I ain't talking about no $50. You need
Hmm.
to pay some house notes. We're gonna pay everybody a house note this month. Yeah, that's some
That
real
they
life
got they
stuff. You
got the
need to do
money.
that
They got the money.
once a month. Pay everybody a house note. Well, you ain't gotta do that.
What's that in the background? Um, the couch or the setup? If you're asking about the setup, because you're probably not asking about the couch, because that's a couch. If you're asking about the setup, that's just it's basically like a identical setup of what I got over here, but that's my girlfriend's setup. She does streaming, and me, I do other stuff more technical and like podcasts and stuff like that. But that's what that is. It's just another computer setup.
Damn, he knows
I know, right?
it. Yeah.
Nah.
Hey man, speaking of money, man, I was looking at. I was just was bored, man, and I was looking at this. It's an ex NBA player. His name is Antoine Walker. I didn't see this earlier. This is just something I was looking up. But this is
Antoine.
actually Bodine sent me this about how millionaire athletes end up broke, right? And so Antoine Walker, check this out, BJ. So this guy had two Bentleys
Two.
when he started in the NBA. He had two Bentleys, one Range Rover, one Hummer, one Cadillac, and then they said he took care of over 70 family, friends and family members. And I'm
70.
assuming when they say took care of, he probably paid a lot of them bills and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and bought them cars. And
Majority.
yeah,
A lot of
man. And
phone
now,
bills.
hmm
Man.
and he got caught up when he was writing bad checks to the casino, trying to
Mm.
gamble and get some of the money back, man. Writing bad checks to the casino. But I said, man, that is, oh man, and I'm pretty sure he had several,
Yeah.
um, ladies that took him to the cleaners and stuff like that, that he was messing around with. But I said, God, man, that dude has some money, man.
That's
Antoine
I
Walker has
think
some money.
that's even worse than the people that go broke spending the money all on themselves, is when
Yeah.
you take care of so many people, and it's and I'm not saying this is worse than it's like, oh man, that's a bad way to lose your money. I'm saying this is worse for the individual, because that person wanted to take care of them so badly, right? That
hmm
all of his hard work and all of his earnings, he just, you know,
But
poof.
when they do that, man, they pay for people to treat them a certain way. Whenever you got somebody
Um,
feel like they got to spend money on everybody, they want
mm.
them to treat them a certain way. I mean, in that type of money. You know
No,
what I
you're
mean?
right. You're right. 70 family members. I can't even name like 20.
Right.
So 70? Oh, yeah.
70.
Yeah.
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 He was just taking care of everybody, man. And at the end of it, I think he wanted the glory for it. He wanted them to treat him like, you know, a certain way. I think. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
But
That's crazy.
benefit of the doubt, hey, maybe didn't know all these 70 family members, and he was just like, "Hey, uncle, who's on that side of the family?
Yeah.
All right. Make a list, come to me."
You get a lot of them come out the woodworks now, man. When you get some money, you have family members you ain't seen or heard from, and they be like, "You don't know me, man. I'm your your mama's second cousin on her daddy's side." Who?
Oh man.
My
I'm
mama's so and so. What, man? I don't know
I'm
you,
your
man.
brother's stepdad's wife's daughter.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you could have probably just said stepdaughter. Anyways.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But you brought it right. But a lot of them they get caught up in that, man. Then you get a lot of them that people be calling them some kind of way to get your number, man. They call you and be asking for
Yeah.
donations and um, to invest in this and invest in that.
Yeah.
You don't even know
Man,
where it coming
that
from.
That'd be the worst. Someone's calling, and how do you get off the phone? Like someone calls you, right? Let's do a little
BJ,
trial.
I'm on that list, man. So let me tell you, you could ask me exactly because I go through it. Man, I have at least 30 people call me a day to
Dang.
ask about investing. You know what I'm saying? They starting this and they starting that, and are you still accredited investor? And I be like, man, how you get my number, man? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes I entertain it. If I don't have nothing to do, I listen. But sometimes I just hang right up, or
Dang.
you know, I let them talk for a minute because I know they just trying to do a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like,
Well, I mean family. Like
oh no, I
let's.
don't have family. I don't have a problem with my family.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. That's what I
No.
thought you meant. That you're talking about strangers. Like your name pops up on
Yeah,
some
yeah,
list
no,
and
yeah,
people
yeah.
calling
No,
you.
I don't have a
Oh
problem
yeah.
with my family. My family's straight, man. They don't
All right,
trip
but
like
here now let's do a little trial here. All right. So let's say you had a family member. Last time you saw this person was when you were 7. I don't know, a cousin, long
that.
distance
Okay.
cousin. Okay.
Right, right.
They call you out of the blue and they're like, "Hey, Vince." You like, "Who's this?" Ernie. Ernie. Oh, Ernie. Hey, Ernie. What's
Wait,
up,
wait, wait,
man?
wait, wait, wait. Stop, wait. Stop the presses. First of all, I'm not answering the phone to a cousin named Ernie. I don't that's like the weirdest. Let's go with Ernest, man. Say Ernest. Ernest. Let's do Ernest. I'm not doing Ernie. I'm not playing
Ernie
if we're gonna use Ernie, man.
Ernie is his nickname, man.
I'm not calling you Ernie, man.
All right. Bernie.
Why we gotta put an Eni on there, man?
All right, man. All right. Ernest.
All
Oh
right, let's go,
man.
man. Let's go.
Okay,
So
so
Ernest called me. Call me,
Ernest
Ernest.
calls you and somehow he convinces you to remember him all the way from back when
Right.
you were 7. All right. Not sure
Okay.
how he did that, but by the grace he did it. So
Right.
now you're like, oh yeah, what's up, Ernest? How you been? And then the sob story starts, right? He's like, man,
Yeah.
Vince, I haven't been too well, and I was just thinking about my cousins and everything. I just want to reconnect with family because I lost my whole family in a fire, all of them. I had
Oh
three
damn.
I had 3 daughters and a wife and 2 dogs, and I wasn't at home, and they all were locked in the house. I lost them in a fire. And he's like, Vince, man, like I heard, your mom told me you're doing really good lately, man.
Oh man, Ernest. Damn. Go ahead, Ernest. I'm listening.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought
Yeah.
you were about to offer me something. No, but
No, I'm
I'm
finish
just
the
kidding.
story
I'm just
first,
kidding.
man. You lost.
So,
Wait a minute, Ernest. You lost 2 dogs,
mhm,
3 daughters, and a
yeah,
wife.
two
Damn.
dogs, 3 daughters, and a wife, man. And my
Oh.
kids, of course, they had a goldfish, man. It was awful. It was awful. So,
And the goldfish boiled in the fire.
and the goldfish boiled, man. It was awful. It was awful.
Oh man. Well,
Man,
damn, Ernest,
so
man. I mean, what's up, man? What you? I mean, how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm struggling. I'm having some mental problems. I need help, man. Look, I'm not trying to ask to stay with you, okay? I'm not trying to,
Hmm.
do nothing like that, impose on your family. You haven't seen me in a while. I understand that, but I understand something that may be a little easier for you, man. If you could just 10,000 is all I need, Vince.
10 G's, Ernest.
Yeah, I
So
need a
let me
I need
ask
a
you this,
call.
Ernest. Well, let me ask you this, man. So how? I'm just asking now. I don't know. I ain't trying to be no jackass. I'm just asking. How is money gonna make all that pain go away, man? Sound like you need some therapy, man. You maybe I can pay for some therapy or something, man, to see if we can get you some help instead of giving you some
Well,
cash.
Well, yeah. Therapy, sure, but it's like it's more like rehab. It's that kind of therapy because I
Rehab.
started drinking and I started taking drugs after this, man, and I'm in a
Oh
really
no,
bad
you
spot.
you're an
So,
alcoholic and a dope fiend. No, I don't give money to y'all. Jesus.
hold
No,
hold up, hold up,
hold on,
Vince,
man.
Vince,
Hold
you
on,
family, you
Ernest.
can't call me that.
Hold on, man. Let me take this call, man. Click.
Wait. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's it, man. You lost me with the drinking and the dope. You was doing good, but you done lost everybody in the family. And
Man.
we was thinking about some therapy, but now you drinking and you doing drugs. Nah,
Oh
you finna go smoke my 10 grand up.
man, you trying to get it. You trying to get the money. Therapy,
Yeah,
that's
man.
too cheap. That's like $100 a session or whatever. Nah, he needs rehab.
Hey,
4,000 a
yeah,
week.
nah, man. He gonna have to he gonna have to sell me on something better than that. You know what I
Let's see.
mean?
We got some comments on after that. Bo said, "You don't have insurance in your family members." That's true. He should have. You should have. Hey, burnt. Ernest should have had some insurance. Houston KV said, "Not trying to be ugly, but if you lost all that, you don't need all that money. Get you a 1 bedroom apartment and some therapy."
Yeah, man. I mean,
Dang.
you gonna have to your sob story gonna have to match what you asking for. You know what I mean? And like I said, you damn sure can't spit out drugs and alcohol. That's a wrap.
For real. Yeah.
That's a
I
wrap.
need to work on my story. I need.
You
I'm
ain't
still
lying.
trying to. I'm still trying to get you.
You did better with your story, man. If you just said, man, let me just come out and spend a little time with you, cuz just maybe it make me feel better. You know what I mean? Cause first of all, you can't ask me for no bread over the phone.
Mm.
Your best thing to do is, ask me, can I come see you? I ain't really got the bread, man,
Oh.
but yeah, I ain't really got the bread, man, but if I can come see you, man, or just spend a little time with family, man, just try to get my head right, I really
So
appreciate it.
then he can ask for the money when he's face to
I
face.
mean, you'd have a better shot, you know
Oh.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you gonna have to be damn near my mama to call me and ask me what's money on the phone.
Yeah.
10 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's that type of money. 10 grand. Now see if Ernest would have asked me for 200 and he gave me that, allows everybody, I'd be like, all right, man, let me send you the 200 because I wouldn't care about it if you drank that
Yeah.
up. That's on you. I ain't finna let you drink
Man.
up. I ain't finna let you smoke up 10 grand.
Man, Ernest needed 10 grand. That's a lot of family to lose, man.
Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, it is, man. It is. First of all, I'm gonna probably say, hold up, man, let me call my mama because I don't even remember you. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, man. That sounds sad, and I feel for you, but I gotta check on if you're even real. I gotta
Yeah,
call
for real.
somebody. Hold on, call me in
Man,
10 minutes.
I gotta check your credentials, bro. You know what I mean? For
Oh
real.
man, I work
So
on it.
BJ, yeah, run this link across this
Oh
for
yeah,
everybody, man, to
yeah.
you guys check this link out, man. Y'all go check this out. And so we got everything that you need, all the apparel, all the Christmas gifts, anything you need from your sister, your brother, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Go to front7rush.com. Check out the store. We got great apparel. It's very affordable. I mean, it is wonderful, man. And for you ladies, go. We doing big things with our leggings every day. We know how you ladies like them leggings. So y'all go check that out, man. And we're gonna keep flashing this through the whole entire show. But check that out. Great Christmas gifts. They deliver to you. You can't beat it. It's great apparel. Look at that backpack. I mean, I want me
Dang,
one just looking at it. You know what I'm talking
backpack is
about?
nice.
Backpack is nice, man. And I mean, I think they can come up with some leggings for you men that like leggings too. I'm sure some of you fellas out there like y'all
I'm
leggings
sure.
tight.
Um,
You know,
uh, I'm sure. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they're wearing leggings because they're wearing shorts over them and they're going to go run. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that.
man. I hope so, man. Me personally, we gonna sell them just because some of y'all like them. Okay,
You
but
got 3 pairs of them, don't you?
come on, man.
He said, "Stop playing with me." I thought you froze.
BJ and Ernest, BJ and Ernest about to get their ass whooped for real.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I actually have had a pair of compression pants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bruh, you can't call them leggings, man. They
No,
may be the same thing, but
no,
you better call them compression pants.
no.
You
They
know what I
they were
mean?
pants because they were baggy. I wore them baggy.
Oh, okay,
It kind of
okay,
defeated the purpose, honestly.
yeah. But I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, y'all go check this out, man. I'm telling you, anything you want. Don't go out to Dillard's. Don't go out to Nordstrom's. Don't go to what else is out there, man. You shoppers, come on, help me out. I
Oh
don't
yeah.
do a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
shopping. Don't go
Yeah,
out
yeah.
there, man. You go.
I don't do a lot of shopping either. Don't go to H&M. Don't go to all these places we're giving free marketing to. Go to front7rush.com.
Exactly. They got everything you want.
Oh
They
yeah.
deliver it right to your door.
And if you have a request, if you don't see something on there and you're like, can y'all get that? Hey, we might just ask us.
We can get
Hey,
everything. Everything.
closed
So
mouths don't
BJ,
get fed on the boulevard.
all that, man. So let me tell you about this. So we got a young man just got drafted to the Charlotte Hornets, right? We talked about this other day, Lamelo
Oh,
Ball, right?
that
Remember
that
we talked
team.
about that last show?
Yep.
So I've been keeping up with his situation, man. So it's so funny, man. I like to know how you would handle this type of situation if this was your son or this was your dad. So Lamelo Ball is his dad is LeVar Ball. Now LeVar Ball made big news when his oldest son Lonzo Ball was drafted in the NBA to the Lakers. So he actually did, a pretty courageous thing, man. He decided we're not going with Nike, we're not going with Adidas, we're gonna start our own brand. Okay. And
Yeah.
so they call it Big Baller Brand. They was gonna start their own brand. But I mean, the dad is real. He's always been real arrogant or showboat. He would really try to overshine the sons, if depending on who you were or what you thought about him, right? And so the oldest son, Lonzo Ball, at first he was with the Big Baller Brand, and he just recently, I think it was Adidas he went with, but he's not with the
Hmm.
Dad's brand anymore. And
Mm, mm,
so
mm,
Lamelo, the
mm,
youngest
mm,
son,
mm.
he signed with Puma, and he said he's not going with the
Yeah.
Dad's brand. Now, of course, the dad is like, you guys are messing up the process. You
You
know what I
guys
mean?
are the brand, right? I'm sure that's what he's saying.
They
Without you guys, this isn't gonna work.
Well, that's what he was for sure that at least his sons would be part of his brand, and he was hoping to build on other players signing with that brand, right?
Yeah.
Different players, not just basketball, football, whatever, any sport.
Big
And so,
baller.
man, it's just falling apart right now because Lamelo is signed with Puma, man, and Lonzo is like, man, you do what's best for you.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
don't be trying to do what somebody else wants you to do. So, man, listen, if you was the son
Mm-hmm.
and your dad was like, hey, man, we're gonna open up, two or three insurance agencies. I'm gonna run one. I want you to run one. But you like, man, I don't want to do that, man. I'm a tech guy, man. I'm doing this, doing that, man. How would you handle that with your dad, man?
I've actually had kind of similar interactions like that with my dad, and I'm just like, it's not my thing. But I'll see out of what I like to do, what I could help with. But being up that deep into it, it's like it's not my thing, not my thing. But then again, I will say this: I'm a lot more open to it because of who my dad is and the relationship I have with him. Now, these guys, I don't I don't see why they couldn't stay signed with their family brand and do other deals. So for them to
Mm-mm,
not,
you can't do that.
oh, you can't do that?
No, you can't be signed with they brand and Puma. That doesn't work. You got to be
Oh,
exclusive. Yeah,
ooh, oh, yeah, okay. Dang.
yeah. Like you can't sign with Adidas and Nike. You got to sign with either or.
Hmm. Well, well, judging off how much money he was making, it probably came down to that. And if I'm gonna just take a wild leap here and say that their relationship ain't that tight. if you chose money over the family brand?
Well, I don't know, man. I wouldn't say it's not that tight,
I'm
but
going balls deep.
huh?
I said I'm going balls deep.
Yeah, I like that. I'm not saying wasn't that it's not that tight, but those young men are going where I mean they the money
Ooh.
is, man.
100 million.
Wow, see what I'm saying?
Man,
So he going to $100 million shoe deal versus he ain't got nothing going with the dad. You know what I mean?
the kids want fast money and the dad's trying to build something. And I get it. If they I feel like if they would have went with the family brand, they would build something. Who knows how big it could get? It could get really big. But hey,
But
they're
and on the
young.
other hand, it couldn't be nothing. I mean, because the
That's
shoes
true.
they came out with was $450, man. They was more
450
than the first shoes that Alonzo came out with was $450.
with his family brand?
Yeah,
Ah, what are they doing?
that's what I'm saying, man.
They selling shoes to celebrities?
Well, I know Shannon Sharp got a pair, but Shannon Sharp is a millionaire.
Mm,
So
mm,
are you just selling? You're making your stuff exclusive for millionaires? But I
mm.
mean,
Yeah, yeah,
those those were more than Jordans, man.
man.
What's them Jordans like $200 for a pair of
Um,
Jordans?
I don't know. I'm in the same boat as you. I've never worn a pair, but I would say
Yeah,
I would say they're up there.
yeah, I ain't want no crap like that, man.
Nah,
That's crazy.
I've just like you. I've never seen the need to. It's just what I
Mm-mm.
could just go get. Like I could pay $80 for something that's really nice, and that's getting up there. But I could pay $80 for something really nice.
Yeah, $100, man. You got a nice pair of sneakers.
Yeah, and not colorful and all Crayola and dots and this and that. Like something that stylish.
Yeah,
Sorry for all the Jordan. There's a lot of them out there. Look, you can't cancel me. I'm not that big. But oh
yeah,
man,
man. You got a lot of Jordan heads out there,
a
man.
lot of Jordan heads. Man.
Clown, man. Jordan don't even wear Jordans.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Jordan don't even wear Jordans, man. You know what I mean?
Man,
He wears
man.
$60 Nikes, man. He don't wear Jordan. It's crazy.
Yeah, both said $200 Jordans. And KV said he might have access to the Puma private jet. Oh, you can't pass that up.
Yeah, you can't pass the PJ up
It
ever.
will be, yeah, I know, right? It's like, hey, Dad, visit me in California. Hop on the PJ.
So the dad was having a meeting with him, man, on their little show, and he was really trying to make him feel bad. Like, man, you
Oh,
going against the
publicly,
family. Yeah, you going against the
oh,
family, man. And the
and the
son,
son
like,
was just like, uh,
yeah, basically, like, dude, hey, man, I don't know what to tell you.
man,
But you gotta let your kids do what they do, man. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You can't handicap and handcuff your kids like that, man, because they're
yeah,
not gonna put forth no effort in what you want them to do.
yeah. That Joe Jackson approach only works if they live with you.
Yeah, and you know how
Right.
that is. You gotta beat the hell out
Yeah,
of
yeah, and when they get a chance to go, they are gone.
them. Yeah, and they ain't coming back, and you can't
uh-uh.
visit, Joe.
Nope. No, you cannot.
You know what I'm
Joe
saying?
Ball.
Exactly, and that's where he be acting, man, too. Yeah. So listen, man. Donald Trump Jr.
Not what?
Donald Trump Jr.
Sound like you said Trump.
Donald Trump Jr. Man tested positive for COVID-19. Man, here we go with COVID
ah,
again, man. It's
ah,
COVID, dog. Bruh, listen, man. Oh my goodness, man. COVID something different. COVID something else, man.
something else.
COVID done changed the world. You know that?
Yes, it has. Every
Do
part
you
of the
know
world.
COVID have changed the world, man?
Man, there's a lot of people that you grow up and there's a lot of people that I can't change the world. And you know what they hear? They say, you can. If you can do anything you set your mind to. You can change the world. One person can change the world. Well,
Mm-hmm.
coronavirus isn't even a person, and it has done
It has
so
changed
much.
the
Oh my
world, man.
gosh! Like
The
I don't.
world.
that's a hard reputation to beat. Like, how do you
Yeah,
even influence as many people as the coronavirus has affected?
yeah. The
Jeez,
world, the world, man. Everybody on the planet has been
man,
affected.
man.
And it's crazy. We don't even know how it got started, man. We really don't even know.
Well, hmm.
I mean, we can speculate, man, but we really don't know, man.
No, yeah,
We really
we
don't
we
know. But
don't
what we
we
do
don't
know,
know.
yeah, we don't know, man. And
Yeah, yeah.
all I'm talking about is us,
Oh,
me and
yeah,
you,
yeah,
and the
yeah,
listeners.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't care about nobody else. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
okay. And when you said
But
we, I just assumed everyone. But you're right. We
I'm talking
don't
about
know at
our
all.
family, man. Our family listeners, we all family, man. We family. You know what I'm saying? And we have no clue how this got started, but it has changed our lives, bruh.
It's the
It's
5G,
crazy.
Vince. It's the 5G. Look.
Yeah, there you go. Who said who? What the lovely must talk say that? She must
No,
chime
she
in with that.
she hasn't yet. She hasn't. Not yet.
Oh, she must. Her fingers must be hurting or something. She normally be done chimed in with that
Oh
5G
yeah.
crap, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey man, look,
Dog.
look, she might be onto something because, like you said, we don't know.
Well,
she so hey,
whatever it is, BJ. Real talk, man. The world has changed, man.
it's crazy. It is crazy. I don't remember anything in my life that has been this impactful. Even like the flu or anything. Nothing. I don't. I mean,
Nothing, man.
Ebola was pretty crazy for a time, but it didn't go worldwide. It wasn't like something that even went nationwide. It was literally a small thing, got wiped out. Cool, Ebola handled by Obama, by the way. Not trying to say anything,
Man, when
but
you just talk about just stuff that's changed the world though, or change made a huge impact, and we can get away from diseases. 9/11 didn't do no,
yeah,
you know, we
yeah.
we had recovered from 9/11 by this time. You know what I'm saying?
You know
And
what's crazy? This 9/11. What did you notice different about this past 9/11?
nothing. I don't know. I mean, tell me something you knew because you excited about
This
it.
oh, let me contain my excitement. So, what I noticed, man, this 9/11, I didn't hear nearly as much, not even a quarter as much about, the 9/11
The
event.
9/11. Yeah,
It
yeah,
was barely on the news, barely any memorial things, barely anything, right? Just some
right.
few things.
Yeah,
The coronavirus has officially surpassed that.
yeah,
That is like 9/11 is bigger than freaking like Easter and Christmas. You
yeah,
know?
yeah,
Like coronavirus has
yeah.
passed that.
Which I don't think that's cool because 9/11 should be represented every 9/11, man. Because that was such a horrible incident, man, that we should
But I mean,
recognize
now
we should
look,
recognize that every anniversary should get recognized. But yeah, coronavirus has overshadowed is outshined,
yeah,
for the lack of words, everything, man.
yeah,
It has put a damper on everything. We can't even, mourn the 9/11 anniversary because of that. We can't even mourn the tsunami anniversary, because of that, man. Now
yeah.
coronavirus is somebody need to take control of this crap, man. I don't know. I mean,
Eh,
the scientists need to get together, man, like a dream team. They need to come up with like a dream team group of scientists, man. You know how they have the
You know,
dream team NBA, and just let
yeah.
these guys, these brilliant minds, get together and just figure out what they got to do to take care of this, man.
I think that used to be a more prominent thing. Now, I don't know how much of that is going on today with like um the global just I don't know, I'm losing words. Just the global coming together of like all the scientists, right? And this kind of committee and like handling things. I remember
Right.
when I was learning in school, I would hear about, oh, this scientist from Germany came over here, and this scientist from
Hmm.
America went over there, and they did this, and this was created, and blah blah blah. Maybe it's because there's way too much news going on at this time, and we'll have to wait until like a history book gets released like years later of
Mm,
some narrowed down stuff. But I don't hear about that stuff anymore. I don't even know if that's really gone on as much as it was before, and I would think it's not, you know. I would think there's a lot of people that think they're smarter than scientists today, a lot of people that are think going into conspiracies and stuff. Not a lot of facts being thrown around, or
yeah.
they're being thrown around, but they're being covered up. It's like, man, hmm. I hope,
Well, I
I
mean,
hope though.
coronavirus got a lot of them in some panties, man. They can't even fly them here. We can't fly there. We can't.
Oh, that's
Nobody
true.
is
That's
working
true.
together as a team.
That's true.
Americans trying to outdo Chinese, Chinese trying to outdo Americans. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man. We need to super cop up together. Like I said, man, as a group, as a dream team, man, the best cats from China, with the best cats from Russia, the best cats from US, and we
Bam.
need to let them guys get together, man, and just lock them in a bubble like they did the NBA till they figure this out, man. Get them guys whatever they want and
Yeah.
let them figure this out, man. Come up with what they got to come up with, and let's try to get out from under this, man, because
Heck yeah.
this got the whole world in some panties, man. Coronavirus got the whole world in some panties, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
And all
it's
of us can't
crazy.
get in the ladies' room. You know what I mean?
I don't even. Mind blown. Mind blown. I don't even know. Dean. Yeah, we did get photos and videos on the website. We don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable and just like post individual ones. We don't got a lot of photos and videos, so what we're gonna do is kind of collect them and put them together in a kind of presentation. We don't want to just like I know you sent something. We don't want to just post that up and be like, "Hey, everybody, look at Bo," and then you feel uncomfortable or something, or maybe not you, but anyone. So, it's a family thing, so we want to put all of us together in some type of,
Oh yeah, we're family,
community.
man. We all family, bro. We gonna be family on this show here, man. We all family. We love everybody. From Seven Rush love everybody, man.
Oh, the
So
lovely likes the leggings. Hey, get you some leggings, girl. Get you some
get some leggings.
leggings.
Get you some of them leggings.
Get you some
So
of them
Drew Brees,
leggings.
man, New Orleans Saints quarterback.
Ooh,
Oh man, R.I.P. to Drew Brees, man. He
what?
got hit the other day. He got 11 fractures, rib fractures, man.
Look, the way you said that, I'm thinking he actually
He damn
died.
near broke every rib in his fractured every rib in his body, man.
Do you mean R.I.P. or R.I.B.? Ooh.
Yeah. He's not playing, man. He's on the sideline. That's what I'm saying, man.
Ah,
So Saints fans, I'm gonna say this, man, and I say it with all due respect. Taysom Hill did a good job this weekend against the Falcons, but they did play the Falcons. And I don't see Drew coming back. So that's probably y'all season, man. When y'all get to dealing with the heavy hitters and you got to get in there and play Seattle and Arizona and
hmm,
um, Tom Brady in Tampa Bay again. You can't. I don't see being able to do it without Drew Brees.
man,
Sorry to say,
that's messed up. So what was it? A tackle or
it was a tackle, man. Big boy, about 305 pounds, landed on top of him.
why? Why isn't his name in the news? Or they don't want to give him like
Why
props.
is his
They don't
name
want to
in the
be like,
news for what?
because that was a good tackle.
No, not
No.
really. It was just a tackle. It just
Oh.
because he's so heavy the way he landed on Drew, man. Drew
Ooh.
ain't but like 218 pounds. You got a
Dang.
305-pound monster
Mm.
lay on top of you with all his might, man. You gonna break something too.
Ooh. But what? Let's see. He said his body completely locked up on him. Yeah, he got a collapsed lung too.
Oh,
And the
and
doctors,
Drew
they
43, man.
dang. And the doctors, they didn't discover all of the rib fractures at once. They like over time discovered more and more fractures. That's
Mm.
crazy. It's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Somebody was telling me there's a movie called like The Glass Man or something like that.
I've
No.
never seen it. I've heard about that movie, but I've never seen it. I actually never
That's
seen that movie.
that's where my mind goes here, cuz I'm like, man,
Hmm.
his ribs must be like made out of glass. I'm just kidding. Nah, I get it. I get it. 300 pounds landing on you.
Yeah,
If 300 pounds landed on me, my ribs wouldn't be fractured. They would be
yeah.
severed,
I mean,
separated
you.
from each other.
I mean, we may be going to get some black suits for you, BJ. 300 pound land on you, man. That might be a wrap for you, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
might be going. You may be going on to the upper room, bro.
Let me ask you this. So, 305-pound dude lands on him, right? And he gets all
Right.
these rib fractures and a collapsed lung. What happens to his heart? Because his heart is under his ribs. What happens? Like, I never
The
hear
heart
about.
protects the ribs, man. What you talking about?
No, the ribs are protected. No, the heart is protected by the ribs, just like the lungs are.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I mean,
But
they fractured, but they didn't puncture no. They ain't get that. I mean, they ain't get deep enough
but how
to.
do you get a
But
collapsed lung?
I guess one of the ribs punctured the lung.
Oh, ugh.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? One of the ribs break, which is what bone, and
Yeah.
then I guess that, and I'm guessing, man. I have no idea, but I'm assuming that one of the ribs kind of nicked the one of the broken ribs kind of nicked the lung.
I need an X-ray of this. I mean, as gruesome as this sounds, I'm still a guy that's like, I gotta see it. I still gotta
Yeah.
see it. That's a battle
I'm sure
scar for
his
real.
breathing is. I'm sure his breathing is awful right now, man. His
Ooh,
breathing. He
yeah.
probably can't take like full deep breaths. He probably got you know short breaths or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Ball players go through, man. Them boys are gladiators. I told you they gladiators, man.
yeah,
They
man,
gladiators. This is definitely his last year in football, though. Definitely
man,
his last year in football.
man.
Yeah,
Hey, did y'all
but
get my reference with the RIB? Cause it's a rib. RIB. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Just
I'm
wanted to
sure,
know.
man. I don't really comment too much on a lot of goofy stuff. You know what I'm
Uh, that was comment enough. Thank you, man.
saying?
That means it was funny.
It was
Um,
funny, man.
what it, what is loyalty don't pay bills? I'm trying to think of what topic she's talking about. Oh, she's talking about the Lamelo Ball situation.
Yeah, and
Yep.
absolutely right, man. I mean, and the
Yep.
young man, when I saw the dad talking to him, they was like at the dinner table, and the dad was like, "Man, you going against the family, man. You doing this, you doing that." And son
Hmm.
was like looking at his phone, and he was like, "Now you sitting there looking like you not paying me no attention."
Ooh,
Son was like,
I don't have
"Man,
to. I'm a millionaire, Dad.
I'm done, man. Let me get up. Let me go." He got up from the table and walked away.
Dang. I mean, you can't tell him anything. That obviously their relationship ain't that good. Obviously.
I can't say that.
Come on,
Well,
man. He
but I
walked
mean, I
away.
seen him. I seen him before then, man, and he would say like, man, his daddy got a big mouth. His daddy is loud. His daddy,
Yeah.
he definitely, trying to exploit those boys to,
Right. Right.
better. But I mean, the daddy thing is, man, we doing this for the family. It's family. It's family. His boys like, and he's giving his patting himself on the back for getting them to that point. From the working them out and being there with them and this and that. These guys, man,
Hmm.
they're not what I mean, they not they it's like when you're a good singer, man, and you get all the way to that point and your mama or your daddy can only get you so far. They don't know nobody. You
Yeah.
gotta either be like, man, I'm gonna just stay with my mama and just stay local here in Houston,
Uh,
or
uh,
I'm gonna get with this major guy who's with Drake and Future and these guys, and I'm gonna go on and do some big things.
Yeah, for
You have
real.
to make a choice.
And
You have to make a choice.
and what is the percentage that they're getting paid from this? Because in my opinion, in my
From what?
thoughts, from this big baller brand, because I assume that what this is a way of him to get paid because he's like, hey, I got y'all up there, y'all are getting the deals, y'all are getting the sponsorships, and this is for the family, but I ain't got no deal, right? But I helped y'all up there, so I gotta get
Yeah.
like I gotta own like 60-70% of it. 80.
Well, now,
So
from what I understand, Lonzo, when he was there, he owned 51%.
oh wow, okay.
Lonzo owned 51%. I don't know how the other percentage was broke down, but I'm sure the dad had a nice stake in it itself. But
Hmm.
that's not the problem. The problem is that you going up against the Nikes and the Adidas and the Pumas and the, you know what I'm saying, the Reeboks and the people that's been around for years.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the dad's what he wanted to do, what his vision was, is to bring other athletes, like I said, onto this brand and build it like you would build a Nike or a Reebok. But
Hmm.
you know how long those companies been in existence?
They've been around for a while.
And you trying to start your brand in 2019?
Yeah,
That's a that's got to be a hard industry to get in, to tap into, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Yeah, it
you
would it
know,
would take some time, and a new athlete especially does not want to, get, you know piss off a big $100 million deal. Now maybe an older athlete that can't doesn't have that opportunity anymore, they might, but they're not balling, so you know.
right. And you look at that, man. This what the dad's concept was. Like, so Puma paid Lamelo 100 million. Okay, we know Puma gonna make probably 3 or 4 billion easy off of his stuff, right?
Yeah,
So, you know, that was dad's deal. Like, why are we gonna let them just pay us 100 million when we can be making 1 billion? But man, them young kids, man, this guy 19 years old, man. He's not
hmm,
thinking about that. He want
yeah,
that. He's
no,
looking at that $100 million.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the way things grow today, if the Ball family did unite like that, they could do some things. Cause look at it with the Kardashians, look at it with the Jacksons, look at it with the Trumps. I mean, I
But
don't
see,
know.
that's the thing. They not the Kardashians or the Jacksons or even the Trumps. They not that big time.
True.
That's the problem. They not that big time, man. I mean, look, Lonzo Ball is with his third team. So
Hmm.
he started with the Lakers, then he went to the Pelicans, and I think he may be going somewhere else now. I think he's still with the Pelicans, man. But
Hmm.
and the other
Yeah,
son, this is his first stint in the NBA. So they
but
not,
this is the beginning, though, right?
it's the
I don't
beginning,
know how
yeah.
I don't know how LeBron started, but it's possible that
No,
they.
it's not. I mean, I see what you're saying,
You
but
saw what
those
I was.
guys are not LeBron level. They not that status.
Not even when he started,
Not even when LeBron started, he was already deemed the next big thing in the NBA. These
man.
guys are not that. Now, if somebody like you saying, if LeBron would have started something like that, it would have worked.
Yeah.
Okay, but these guys aren't on. They nowhere near LeBron's level. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
So it's a lot of players in the NBA that's more popular, more talented than these guys are.
Bo said you're building your brand up from you're building your brand from the ground up, so it's worth it, right?
I'm building my brand up from the ground up, but if somebody come in and offer me $100 million, I'm selling this brand to the $100 million cash. Yeah, that's straight up.
Man, I can't even argue with that, man. I can't even argue
Man,
with that.
please. Let somebody come and offer us tomorrow. Yeah, we'll give y'all $100 million. I'm call you say BJ, we good, man. We ain't doing nothing else. This joker is
It's
gone.
and I think that's fitting too. In a hell, in a historical or in a cultural sense, because we ain't been winning for decades and centuries.
Yeah, yeah,
So that would set us apart to start a long streak of winning.
yeah,
Instead of
yeah,
going, oh yeah, let me stick with this family brand, and this is our first big thing, and we're gonna put all the chips into this. Why not accept the opportunities that can get you the chips
yeah.
and learn from those, and then with that experience, bam.
And see, then there may be something. I mean, they may let Lamelo take the 100 million for probably 8 years. I don't know what his contract is saying, but then
Yeah,
he may decide I'm gonna go back to Big Baller Brand.
yeah,
You know, I don't know, man. It's a hard deal, but I see what the dad is doing, man. I applaud him for what he's trying to do. But it's uphill battle. It's not like it can't be done. It can definitely be done. It just take that one break and yeah, it can be done. But pull that up right quick, BJ, again, because I'm
yeah.
gonna show you how we finna build ours. So when y'all go to the store, get these leggings, fellas. Buy these leggings for your girl, your sisters, your aunties, your daughters. We sell them in all styles. I don't even for your mama, man. Get these leggings, man. They very affordable, and a lot of these ladies they wear these leggings, man. They wear these leggings. It's real cool. Got the front seven rush going down the leg with the, you know, and we got a nice little sports bra for them to match, with front seven rush across the top. Got a nice little baseball
Front
unisex
seven
shirt.
rush.
And then on top of that, fellas, you got your nice t-shirts, man. We got the nice hot, sexy caps, man. The nice hoodies. It's finna get cold down there in certain areas, man. Get you some hoodies, your jogging pants, and man, get your style on, man. Get your style on,
Get your
brother.
style on.
Get your style on, man. For real, for real. For real, for real. BJ, so let me ask you about this real quick. This is a story that I read. I thought it was a trip, man. You tell me what you think. So it's a terminally ill guy in
Hmm.
Alabama. Okay. I didn't catch his name, but he confessed. He called 911 and confessed to a murder that he committed 25 years ago. Let me say that again. The terminally ill guy.
Hmm.
He called 911 and he confessed for a murder that he had truly gotten away with, that he had committed 25 years ago. Now, what's your theory on that, man? Do you think? Let me know what your theory is first. Then I'm gonna tell you what I think.
So before I can get to the theory, real quick, I have to say, what did
25-year
he?
old murder, not crime. There's a
Yeah, yeah.
difference.
Oh. Ooh. Let me
Yeah,
murder.
yeah, it's a difference, bro.
Man, okay. So never mind. Now that answered my question, because my question was going to be, what did he do 25 years ago that made him feel that bad 25 years later? And murder, I get that being on your conscience, because murder is horrible.
Okay,
But but
okay.
yeah, I wasn't gonna say murder's not. I wasn't gonna go like that. But 25 years later, you
25
feel
years later, BJ.
that's eating you up like that. 25 years later, you must have been the type of person. This is my theory. He was this type of person. He should not have killed because he's not the type of person that can handle that mental beat up, that boom, that boxing ring in his mind. And for 25 years, he went on with the fear of losing his family and his relationships and everything that he's built. So he was like, you know what? One day I'm gonna confess. I think he had this planned out from the beginning. He said, one day I'm gonna confess, but not yet. I gotta see some things through. And then when I feel like I've lived my life full enough, he probably lived a fantastic 25 years. You know, he probably built relationships with everybody and his kids if he has them probably. And I think he just got to the point where he's like, okay, I'm ready. Now let me um come come out with the truth.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty interesting theory. So BJ, he's terminally ill. Which means he's finna die, right?
Huh.
He's trying to get his spirit ready, man. He's trying to get himself right with God,
Oh.
right?
Oh.
So I'm almost certain he's someone who believes in heaven and hell.
Yeah.
And so you finna die. You're terminally ill, so you don't know when you're gonna go. You may go at
Yeah.
any minute. So what you gotta do is get yourself right with God, man. You get
Yeah.
yourself right with God, confess, this crime, clear your conscience, and then God will, hopefully at that point accept you into the pearly gates, right? So
Mm.
what's a trip about that is I've had buddies, man. I had one in particular buddy, right, that died when we was real young. He was my best friend, man. Stayed across the street from me, man. I love that dude to death. He was like a brother to me, right? So he died in a car accident, right?
Mhm.
And so the day before he died, he came to my house, came down to my house. This is when, I was like 18 years old, 17 years old, still living with my mom. I was still in high school. I was senior in high school. So he came to my house and he said, and he talked to me. He was finna get ready to go to the Navy, right?
Yeah.
So right when we graduated, or was about to graduate, he started getting into all kind of trouble, man. Well, not all kind of trouble, but he started doing stuff that he knew wasn't right.
Right.
Like
Right.
trying to dabble in selling drugs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Kind of started hanging around with, certain guys and, thought about, dealing with drugs, nothing major. He just
Just
tried it.
yeah. Just
Yeah. But
dancing
that
with it.
wasn't him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That wasn't him. That wasn't his thing. That's not how he got out. But he, had a weakness and he tried to do that, for I don't know, a week, couple of months, whatever. He came to my house, man, and the dude sat down and we talked to like the wee hours of the morning. And all he was saying was how he asked God to forgive him. He knew that wasn't right. He was finna
Mm.
go to the Navy. He couldn't wait to go. And he was just, so what happened later is, so the next day, he had a car accident. He died in a car accident, right?
Wow.
And
Yeah.
so I told my mom about that, right? And so my mom let me know that, he was confessing to you. He had to clear his heart before he died. You know what I mean?
Mm.
He had to get this off of him because in his own way, he knew that was his last day on earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he had to
Yeah.
get that off of him. He had to clear his conscience, man, and get himself
Yeah.
right with God. So when he passed on the next day, he was accepted, in the right way.
Yeah. Right.
And so, in my opinion, based off of something like that, that's what this guy was doing, man. He has gotten away with this. This was 25 years ago, so it was definitely a cold case. They probably
Right.
wasn't even working on that anymore.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I don't think it was a conscious thing or none of that, because this conscience should have been eating on him 15 years ago.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, in my opinion, he was like, man, let me get right with God, man, because I may go tomorrow, I may go next week. You know what I'm saying? And
That makes
once you
sense.
get right, yeah, once you get right, man, you good. You
That
know what I'm
makes
saying?
sense.
Even with murder.
But
Well,
what makes you think? What makes anyone think? What makes him think that confessing and going to prison is what's gonna get him there? What if he couldn't he have just gone to just a confessional in general? Why do you, what makes the court, you know, the one thing he has to do, you know? I think he just felt that way, but I personally think if he maybe would have just, I don't know, uh
no, because
did something different.
when you well when you know how to. committing a murder, he probably affected hundreds of people because
Mm,
all these years, whoever he murdered, no one knew how that person was murdered. They didn't know. It could have been somebody that they had convicted the wrong person.
right, right.
You know what I mean? So he had a lot of doing to undo.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
no telling what he caused by not confessing to that and what he caused by confessing to that. So it's bigger than just going to, you know, somebody
Yeah.
down the street and be like, man, let me tell you, I committed this murder 25 years ago. He had to make that
Yeah.
right, that wrong right. You know
I
what I'm
I
saying?
I get you. He closed some ends with that one. He put some
Yeah,
periods at the
definitely.
end of sentences. But 25 years, man, those people aren't still asking. They aren't asking how he died or how she died.
DJ, boy, you are the most insensitive, small-minded jack off in the world.
No, I'm just thinking 25 years they just there at peace. And then one day a knock on their door and a police officer says, "We caught the killer." And they're like,
Bruh, that's called
they're
closure,
brought
man.
they're brought all the way back to that moment.
Man, you have somebody that passed away 25 years prior. That's your sister, your mom, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and you never find out how.
Let,
Bruh,
let
you
me
think
let
about
me
that.
let me stop playing like, devil's advocate and stuff. I mean, no, I would want closure. I would want closure. I'm just,
You gotta have closure, man.
yeah. Yeah.
You gotta have closure. It's now some of y'all can handle it better than others or hide it better than others, but you gotta have that, man. I mean, since then, people probably have died not knowing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have
Yeah.
not, they're still living not knowing. You know,
Well, then is there any duty to him to maybe find out where they were buried and confess to their grave?
I don't know. I don't know about going that
Oh,
far,
all right,
man.
all right,
You know what
all
I'm
right,
saying?
all right, all right.
But just
I'm
just to
I'm
just to
saying he could have gotten a nice room up in heaven too. With that, he could have gotten it laid with the
come
the
on,
deluxe
man.
the deluxe suite. You
And I
know,
mean, just cause he confesses, ain't no guarantee he's still gonna get through.
I'm
So
I'm saying that's celebrity status. He can get right up to the front row in that in heaven.
man, let's read some comments, man, before you die
All
right
right.
now.
Oh,
Before
okay.
you burn
All
up
right.
right now.
Yikes. Okay, so yes, old people confess when it's near death. Why you gotta say that like it's a fact? Like, oh yeah, all old people, all those murderers, yeah, they all
You know
confess.
what, man? They don't necessarily confess, and I think I know what she's talking about. But older people that know they're finna transition over,
Hmm.
they'll say things like, "I'm tired," you know what I mean, or "I'm ready." You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
It's
So I
kind of
think
like
that's what she mean by they confess. They just kind of let it know, man. I'm ready. I'm
mm,
ready. When my
mm,
grandfather passed, man, he was like, I asked him how he was doing. He said, "Man, I'm tired, man. I'm
yeah.
tired." And so that was him letting me know that, man, I'm tired of this struggle. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Huh. Hmm.
yeah. What's next?
Um Dean said, I think he wanted the shine, the limelight before he died. The movies, his name will be remembered forever. I don't think his name will be
No, it's
remembered
not
forever.
that big, bro. And nobody
No.
know. This is just something I stumbled across, man. They
Mm.
don't nobody know who he is. Don't nobody care
I mean, 25 years is a long time, but I think there's plenty of movies of stuff, like that.
already.
I don't think people really, yeah.
No, people
Um,
don't care.
Vet said yes, they're still asking questions, BJ. I mean, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I know they're still asking questions. I'm just, I gotta, poke you a little bit. Just, but no,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's awful, and I'm glad he did confess because that, like you said, that, well, like I said, and then you agreed with, that
What's that?
closes, that closes, those uh loose ends that
Yeah. Yeah.
just
You gotta have that, man. It's people like I said, man, like she's saying, it's people that don't know what happened to their loved ones, man. They're still
Yeah.
struggling with that. So yeah, that will allow someone to sleep at night, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Now, when they are watching this, how old is he? I don't know how old he is, but when they are watching this man go to death row and possibly get executed, possibly, he probably won't get executed though. They'll probably just let him
nah,
die.
he ain't probably won't get all that. He'll probably
But
just go to
but
jail till he die.
but I have a scenario. Would they go to hell for cheering at his execution?
No. Hmm.
What?
No.
How not?
No, man, you ain't going to hell for cheering at no execution, man. What's wrong with you, man?
You know those movies where in most executions and stuff that you got the family behind the mirror and they're all like this and they all have serious faces. What if they were in there like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, get him.
I,
Yeah. What if they
I,
were, man?
I, I don't want to go to that movie, man. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that, not even in the movie.
But you're saying they're justified for doing that?
No, I'm saying that I doubt if anybody be cheering, man. You know what I mean?
If they
I
did
doubt,
cheer
BJ.
though. If they
I
did
mean, if
cheer.
they did cheer, what you asking is they going to hell? I doubt it. Not for
Oh,
cheering. You ain't
okay.
getting no
All right.
hell
All
pass
right.
for cheering.
You just getting the back seat of the row in the church heaven. The
Maybe
back
so,
row.
man. Maybe so. Let's move on.
All right, all right, all right.
We ain't got nothing else.
No, that was it until they come in more. Um, they're probably all gaping and their whole mouths are like this. All right now.
Yeah, they probably like, man, that BJ something serious, ain't it?
Oh man.
But now, man, we gonna put this store up again, man, and we gonna get on up out of here, bro.
Bam. All right.
So
Um.
yeah,
Oh, the lovely. It's like Beyonce's dad owns the name Destiny's Child. That's why the group won't make an album together. Woo. Wow, I didn't know that.
I
Fun
didn't either.
fact. Fun fact of the day. They won't make a song together because
The dad owns the album, the name.
Pray for Me Tonight. Was it that bad? My okay, dark humor. It's I'm just going. No more
You
dark
saying you
humor.
insensitive, little bro.
I can't be insensitive. I don't know these people. But if I was, I'd be like, hey, I'd be all serious. Right now though, I don't know. You're pretty much you're doing a very good job of what me and you think in real life. So I have to
Mhm.
be different.
Oh, okay.
We can't just both. It's got to be, that I'm just, yeah,
Yeah, you s-
yeah.
you got to play the opposite a little bit. You saying?
Exactly.
Okay.
Hey, everybody say happy birthday. Vince's birthday was yesterday.
Yesterday, man. Yeah,
Yesterday.
yeah. I did. I appreciate it. I watched football all day.
You want me to
Couldn't ask
sing
for
you happy
nothing more.
birthday?
Nah,
I
nah.
think I
I don't
think you
want.
want me to sing you happy birthday.
Nah, I don't want them
I I
problems, man.
I think you
I
want me
don't
to
want
sing
them
you happy
problems.
birthday. Yeah.
And I
All
had
right.
some wonderful.
Huh.
I don't want them problems. Mm.
Uh, let's see.
Thank you, man. Thank you, cuz. Thank you, Bo. Thank
Heck
you,
yeah.
sis. I appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
I appreciate it. Getting on up there, man.
Hey, they're falling in. They're falling in.
Thank you, Beth. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Everybody join me. We're gonna sing him the black happy birthday. The Stevie Wonder, happy birthday. Oh, you're waiting for it too. Cool. So I'm gonna take that as a yes. All right, look me in my eyes, Vince. All right. I don't know if I can't get the camera angle right, but happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right, we're good. That's good.
What's
That's
up,
good.
man?
Thank you.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
you
Look,
sound like a little Michael Jackson.
yo,
No,
thank you.
Tevin Campbell. Yeah, little Tevin Campbell.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I hope he's a good singer. I don't know who that is.
yeah, man. Appreciate it, Tevin. Yeah.
Uh, oh, one last thing before
Thank you.
she said happy birthday. Happy
Thank you,
birthday.
Miss Morrison. I appreciate it.
Toyota said, before y'all leave, what about the president not stepping down yet? What do you think about that?
Man, you know what he said he was gonna do it. He said he wasn't leaving. I mean, the dude said, I'm
He did
not
say
leaving.
that. He did.
You know what I mean? What y'all gonna do?
He said
So
that.
I'm curious to see how they gonna get the dude out. Is they gonna go in there and get him physically? Is they gonna pull him out kicking and screaming? I mean, is he gonna have a pistol and say, y'all come in here, I'm gonna do this and do that? What
Man.
we've never seen anything like this before, BJ. What is the dude gonna do? How is it that he can't leave or he won't leave? What I don't understand that.
I think when he leaves, I actually don't think he's gonna do any of that, but he's gonna push for as long as he can to stay in there, right? As long as he can. Like even past inauguration day type thing, just to make a fuss, you know? Like just to the point where they're about to drag him out, and then he's like, all right, I'm gonna walk out.
Get your hands off me.
Right. I got this.
Yeah. That dude's a Viking, man. He's something serious.
Man.
He's definitely a Viking, man. He's definitely a Viking.
Aw, thank you. See? Oh, well, don't give me all the props. It's Vince's birthday. He's the one that's giving us all this good
but
birthday spirit.
you serenaded your boy, man. You know what I mean?
Don't say it like that. I didn't serenade you.
Okay, well, you led the song then. How about that?
Yeah. I led the choir as a solo choir. Yeah.
That was cool, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, yeah.
So listen, before we get out of here, let's run the store real quick. Let's run the link real quick. Guys, go check this out, man. Go check this
out.
Friends, family, ladies, you have friends you want to buy gifts for, getting t-shirts. We got t-shirts. We got great leggings, man. You can get this for your girlfriend. I know all you ladies wear leggings. Some of you guys wear leggings. You know, we got some great t-shirts, man, that go with the leggings. Great sports bras. Everybody, you know, when you come up, BJ, everybody in the first of the year, what everybody want to do? New Year's resolution. Everybody's New Year's resolution. They want to work out. So get these leggings. We got the stylish ones where you can actually work out, and then you can just kick it with them. You can walk to the grocery store. You can go to the dealers. I mean, you can go to Miss Houston's Takeout in Tyler. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if we make some front seven rush shoes, I'm gonna be wearing those all the time.
That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be competing with the Big Baller brand, baby.
Big Baller brand, and we're not signing with Puma.
Nah, we ain't signing with Puma. We ain't selling out.
We ain't selling out. Sorry, Mr. Ball, but your son sold out.
Exactly. But no, y'all go check this out, man. Go check that out. You know, ladies, you have something you want to get for your man, your boyfriend, your husband, your brother, you know, anybody, man. We got some nice t-shirts. They're very stylish. You know, we got some nice caps, you know, a nice gym bag backpack to use to go to the gym or just carry your stuff in, man. Y'all go check that out, man. Front7rush.com. Front7rush.com. Check it out. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us tonight. We're going to do a show Wednesday. If we change, we will send a message. But for right now, look for us on Wednesday. We appreciate y'all for joining in. And with that being said, BJ, we're going to get up out of here, man.
All right, y'all. Peace. I got to click the button. Front seven rush.